Hi, welcome to Arts Alive. I'm Walt Height. We're going to be talking about theater today, live theater, but we're going to maybe take a slight left turn because we're going to be talking to a couple of people who are involved in a relative newcomer on the block called Penguin Productions. And here with me today to talk about Penguin Productions are Stephanie Gibbs and Nehemiah Creel. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Happy to be here.
Well, yes, and Penguin, I think 2017, I believe, is when it kicked off.
That's right. 2017, we did our first season.
So you say we. So let's go right to that. You were there at the beginning for As You Like It.
I was. Yeah, I have had the pleasure of performing in just about every show with Penguin Productions, and that's a huge honor for me. Our first season was As You Like It, and Macbeth. I hope I'm allowed to say that.
No, this is not a theater. It's okay.
But it's been a whirlwind, and as we come back up from COVID, we are more excited than ever to be bringing shows back to our little orchard space. We are nestled in a hazelnut orchard in Newburgh, Oregon, just off of Dopp Road. And we are kicking off this summer with William Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, and we'll round out the end of the season with John Carrioni's Almost Maine.
So you've been there from the beginning. Nehemiah, are you a long-term?
I'm a newbie.
You're a newbie.
I'm a newbie, yeah. I started on the marketing side with Penguin in March, I believe, yes.
So I know we've talked to you before, Stephanie. A lot of people know quite a bit about you because of the shows you've been in at Gallery. I don't think we've ever had you here on the show, Nehemiah. I'd like to find out a little bit about you.
Yes,
your history and all that.
So I'm relatively new to the community theater scene. My first production was Mamma Mia last year. I played Pepper. And then this year it was Into the Woods, and I played the baker.
Wow. Are you from the local area, or did you move here from elsewhere?
Yeah, I grew up in Willamina, went to Willamina High School, and then recently moved with my partner here last February. So I'm local to the area. I know the area pretty well, but this is like first time living, like really living in McMinnville.
Well, you've started off theater with a couple of giant steps. I mean, being Pepper and then Into the Woods.
Yeah,
I mean, that's really not theater 101. It's like up there in the 401 category. So congratulations on your quick ascent into the wonderful world of community theater.
Thank you.
Now about Penguin, there are things going on right now, I think, that we want to perhaps touch on in the way of possible construction of the new facility.
Yes.
Who wants to take that one?
I'll take that one.
Go for it.
So right now, Penguin Productions has their outdoor theater. It's kind of amphitheater style, open seating. You can bring your own seating. We do provide seating as well, but for our new construction, it's going to be a 100-seat black box theater. So right now, we are taking donations for that. And we also just got our reoccurring donations set up too, so if people want to be involved, they can do it that way as well. And
is the black box going to actually replace the outdoor facility so that there will be no more outdoor theater at the location? Is that sort of the idea, or?
What we're hoping the black box will open the door to and facilitate is year-round theater at Penguin Productions, because right now with the outdoor space we're a little limited to just doing summer productions because it rains in Oregon quite a bit.
You're in Western Oregon. Yeah.
We get a drizzle here and there. But being able to have our own indoor space would then let us go from doing 2 shows a year to 4, 5, 6 shows a year, and opening the door to classes and workshops and concerts, and just really making Penguin Productions more than just summer festival theater.
Right, and it's not just that in my view, it's not just that you're bound by the summer months, but even the summer months in Oregon can bring some strange weather in the way of wind, or rain, and also there is, I guess, perhaps occasionally when you're outside and a plane takes off from the nearby airfield, that can be a small bit of a distraction. So this is exciting news about having an indoor black box. So what are your tasks and duties here at Penguin?
Yeah, so right now we're really just trying to ramp up our donor base, also getting the word out. We do have our 2 productions coming up this summer, and we're hoping once we have the Black Box Theater, we can expand that throughout the year. So that's just kind of my goal, is to get the word out and really build the Penguin brand.
2 productions. Let's talk about what are the 2 productions we're going to be seeing this year.
Absolutely. We're going to start the ball rolling with Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. We had a very good response to A Midsummer Night's Dream last year, so we're sticking with Shakespeare comedies. It's gonna be a raucous hit. I can't wait. I have the pleasure of performing in that show with a lot of familiar faces from Midsummer, if people remember the show from last year, and then kind of steering away from Shakespeare for our second show. We're going to be doing Almost Maine, which is a lovely little show written by John Cariani that I like to coin as the show for the hopeless romantic.
Yes. Yes, I've seen Almost Maine, and it is a sweet series of vignettes, as it were, of different people finding love in various and sundry ways in Maine. It's, as I recall, I think it's pretty cold in Maine.
Oh, it's very chilly. So that'll definitely be an interesting dynamic, as to act like it's really, really cold outside when it's 90 degrees. So
and Twelfth Night. I know this killer Malvolio. I mean, there's a guy. I got a guy. I know a guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, great. Well, we're really thrilled with Nick Medina. He's a new face to the company. He will be playing Malvolio, but
Good.
Worst case scenario, we'll see.
So have you already cast?
We have cast the production.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of familiar faces from Midsummer Night's Dream last year. I'm trying to think. I believe we do have some faces that might have been seen at Gallery before. If you saw Into the Woods, the actress Hannah Wolf, who played the witch, is going to be making an appearance. Yeah. We've also got, let's think back to Peter and the Starcatcher back at Gallery. The actor who played Blackstash, Brandon Villanova, is going to be making an appearance once again. I will be on stage. I will be Viola, and I'm very, very thrilled to take on that role. And as far as familiar Gallery faces, I think that might be it, unless we can work Nehemiah into a cameo on stage.
Are you planning to hold auditions for Almost Maine later in the summer or the fall? Or what are your plans?
At this point, both summer productions are cast. We do like to cast a little bit earlier in the season, but if you do sign up for our newsletter on our website, penguinsonstage.org, we do send out audition notifications announcing when we're having them and how best to be involved. We're still looking for summer volunteers, so if you'd like to hop on that newsletter, we'd love to have you.
Let's go back about 30 seconds to a website that you announced.
Absolutely.
And say it nice and slowly, and I hope you've got your pencil and paper out, as you always should when I'm doing these theater shows.
Take your notes.
So the website is
penguinsonstage.org.
Is that one word?
That's all one word.
Penguins on Stage.
Penguinsonstage.org.
Excellent. So I'm really looking forward to getting back out there. But when we talk about out there, getting there from McMinnville needs perhaps a little description, because you've got some rights and lefts to take to get out to this place. Your theater is in the Chehalem Valley area. So I'm thinking like the best way to to get there from McMinnville, go up to Carlton, turn a right, take a right on Hendricks, which will take you about 5 miles to the Chehalem Valley Highway, which is State Highway 240. And if you turn right on 240 and go about 1.5 miles, you'll come to Dopp Road. It'll go left, and you don't have to go very far. What, about a quarter mile, half mile?
Yeah,
and
just
you'll
about.
see the theater out on the right. So there's kind of a thumbnail sketch on how to get out there, because of course the theater is still relatively new, and there may be some people out here who have no idea it even exists until here we are.
Here we are, and we're
about it
looking
today.
forward to seeing you guys.
So are you involved? Are you trying to stay involved in anything else other than Penguin?
Absolutely. I will be attending some auditions for later gallery shows in the year. I'm really looking forward to that. I know I've got my eye on auditioning for Puffs over at Gallery. Maybe I can rope this guy into auditions too.
Puffs, yes, Puffs is in the fall, and I think it's in the small theater.
I
It's
think
going to
so.
be
Yeah, it's back
Black
in the
Box.
arena. So it would be after Pride and Prejudice, I believe.
Yeah, there's something in between on the main stage, I think. What was it? Oh, here we are now. Cut me to the
it
quick
Matilda?
here. Matilda.
Matilda.
yes.
Okay.
Thank
Wonderful,
you.
wonderful.
I knew there was a reason I wanted you here. So, are you giving any thought? I mean, you've done a couple of musicals at Gallery. Are you thinking along the lines of well, Matilda's the only musical left this year, but Puffs is coming up, and
Yeah, so I'm interested in auditioning for Puffs. I heard a little bit about the story, and it's a comedy, and it's something that I was kind of interested in. I know my background has been musical theater, and so I just want to expand out a bit.
back to Penguin.
Yeah.
Now, we're talking about predominantly Shakespeare productions. Is that was I believe, was that a founding purpose of Penguin Productions?
Yes. Originally, we were working with predominantly classical pieces. We started off right off the bat with Shakespeare. We added some Oscar Wilde into our ranks. We've done An Ideal Husband, as well as The Importance of Being Earnest.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing but love for Oscar Wilde. But as we grow as a company, we would like to be doing more than just classical theater. So while we do keep Shakespeare in our hearts and in our seasons, I don't think we'll be doing predominantly or exclusively Shakespeare as we move forward.
Well, I think Almost Maine would probably qualify as a step in a direction of more contemporary
Absolutely.
works, and it's it occupies that place sort of between kind of drama, fantasy, comedy, kind of a
Right.
mix.
Yeah, it's
and
a-
those shows are so much. I can't say enough about Almost Maine. I think it's just a wonderful
Oh, it's
show.
so charming. It is so, so charming. And I really do hope that folks will come out and see it. It's just got so much heart. And I could write a whole love letter to this show, but I think that the best way to show my love for the show would be to direct it with the best that I've got.
Sure. Well, I'm really, really looking forward to it. And again, we're talking about Penguin Productions here. And again, give me that website again.
Absolutely. penguinsonstage.org.
Penguins
All
on
one.
Stage.
Oh, sorry.
.org. Is there a phone number, real quick? Is there off the top of your head? Is there?
Ooh, off the top of my
off the top
head.
of your head.
Company phone.
Okay, we got the website. That's the important
We
thing.
got the website. I can get the phone number to you as soon as it pops back into my brain.
Okay.
But I'll rack those memory files here.
Well, it's been wonderful to have you here today to join me and talk about Penguin Productions. And I'm not going to say good luck. I'm going to say break a leg to
Thank you.
of all of your endeavors out there. And good luck with the future and success
Awesome.
of Penguin Productions.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's it for this time. And from McMinnville Community Media, see you at the theater.